What's up guys, Sean here. So the Apple event was held on last Tuesday, and in that event they unveiled the iPhone 12 and the HomePod. So in today's video I'm planning to give my thoughts on these both items. And I know it's a bit late, it's Friday and the event was on Tuesday, but still I thought I'll make a video about this. So now we'll take a look at the first product they showed, and this was the HomePod Mini. So if you don't know what HomePod is a smart speaker made by Apple, and it has Siri built into it. So some of the new features they built into it, the new features that they brought were the Apple S5 chip, and this enables computational audio, which means wherever you place it, it'll calculate according to the placing the audio, and before the music is played, it'll calculate everything and it'll give you the best audio quality possible. Now you can't test this out, you can't be sure of this unless you get the HomePod, but this is what they said. So, and then there are many other features as well, like the U1 ultra wide band chip, which enables handoff operation. Like you can, if you bring your iPhone close to it, you'll get haptics and all. And then there was also features like the intercom, which means you can tell something to the speaker, and the speaker will tell it if there's another speaker in another room, and they'll transmit the messages. Now all these are good for me because what I like about the HomePod is the design. I like the design of the HomePod Mini, the white, the mesh type structure, etc. And then the price, the price is now $99, which I think makes it more affordable to people. And it comes in two colors. One is the white and the other one is space gray. And they also brought some new privacy and security features. So now we'll take a look at some of the more important things that Apple introduced. So the first thing they showed is the iPhone 12. And iPhone 12 has many new features. And one of the main features that people like is 5G. And 5G is really good. It offers really good upload and download speeds, and it's really fast. But the problem with 5G is not many carriers have 5G now. So even if you buy a 5G phone, there's very little chance that you'll be able to use it in the full capacity with 5G and all. And that depends on where you live. The next feature they introduced in 5G itself is smart data mode. So basically what smart data mode does is when it doesn't need 5G, it uses LTE to save battery. And this is also a really good feature. It's also a really good feature. So if you're not using 5G, you don't simply have to waste the battery, and you'll be able to reduce the battery consumptions by using LTE. Now, one of the more visible features of the iPhone 12 is its design. So I like the flat edges. I'm honest here. So I like the flat edges. I think it looks really good compared to the more curved edges. I think this flat edges look really good. And then they also, instead of calling the glass regular glass, they called it ceramic shield. So basically ceramic shield is it's glass, but they tell that it's made of the process of crystallization and something else. And the main feature of this ceramic shield offers 4 times better drop performance. So this iPhone 12 comes in 5 different colors. So one is black, and then white, and then product red, and then green and blue. So I personally think the blue color and the black color looks good. And then now talking about the display, so it comes with it has a 6.1 inch display, and then it has IP68 water resistance, and then they have Super Retina XDR display with this. And then so there's also custom OLED, which means control over each light can be individually controlled, and it has a 2 million to 1 contrast ratio, and it also has support for HDR video formats like Dolby Vision, HDR10 and HLG. Okay, so now we'll talk about the performance. So this iPhone 12 has the Apple A14 Bionic chip, and this is the first smartphone chip to be built with the 5 nanometer process technology. And this A14 chip features a 6-core GPU and then a 4-core GPU, and then there's also an increased performance in the neural engine from 8 to 16 cores, and this change makes an up to 80% faster performance, and it is capable of 11 trillion operations per second. Now let's talk about the camera. So the iPhone 12 has a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera, and then it has a 12 megapixel wide camera, and this enables, it also has computational photography, and then it has night mode. And now a feature of this iPhone 12 is both the front cameras and the back cameras, they have night mode, so you can take selfies using night mode. And then it has the highest video quality currently. And then there's also a feature called night mode time lapse. And another important thing they brought is MagSafe for iPhone. So basically what MagSafe does is the phone will have a magnet at the back, and maybe you can attach a charger or maybe a wallet. So there'll still be a wire in the charger, but it'll still be more better. There'll be a magnet at the back, and then you can just keep it like this and it gets attached. So you don't have to keep on searching for the perfect spot for charging. Now another step Apple took is that they removed the headphones and the power adapter from the box. So now you only get the lightning to USB-C cable and the paperwork and the phone. So you don't get any extras. And which for me is good, but then for people who buy the iPhones for their first time, so that's bad for them. But I already have the iPhone 6 like you saw, so I already have a power adapter, so when I buy I can use the same adapter. So that's one thing that Apple did. Now the next thing Apple introduced is the iPhone 12 mini. And so iPhone 12 mini is basically a smaller version of the iPhone 12, but it still has all the features. So iPhone 12 mini is smaller and thinner than the 4.7-inch models like the iPhone 8, but it still has a 5.4 inch display, and it still has all the features of iPhone 12. So I have small hands, so I like the iPhone 12 mini more because it's small and it fits in your hand, and it still has all the good features of the iPhone 12. And now let's talk about the pricing. So the iPhone 12 is priced at $799, and the iPhone 12 mini is priced at $699. So there's a $100 difference between the both phones. And so I think people will prefer the iPhone 12 mini. For people who like the iPhone SE style, etc., they'll prefer the iPhone 12 mini. And people who want a more bigger screen for a less priced, I think they'll choose the iPhone 12. And now we'll take a look at the Pro range of iPhones, which is the iPhone 12 Pro and the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Now there are many differences between the Pro range and the regular iPhone 12 and iPhone 12 mini, but I'm not going to be telling all. I'm just going to be telling what I think is the most important. So the biggest change you'll notice is the camera setup. So the regular iPhone 12 and the iPhone 12 mini, they have a dual camera setup. They have two cameras, like I told, the ultra wide and the wide. But the Pro line, they have a telephoto lens also. So they have three cameras. So the wide, the ultra wide, and the telephoto lens. Both the Pro Max, the iPhone 12 Pro Max and the iPhone 12 Pro have three cameras. And then there's also the optical image stabilization in the iPhone 12 Pro Max. And so there's a new technology they applied here called sensor shift. So basically what sensor shift does is it moves the sensor, and it doesn't, which uses less energy, and it doesn't move the whole lens like in the iPhone 12 Pro. So in this they only move the sensor to attain optical image stabilization. So another feature of this iPhone 12 Pro range is that it can record HDR video, and it can record and edit in Dolby Vision. I think it's the first phone to be able to do so. So this iPhone Pro range, the iPhone 12 Pro and the iPhone 12 Pro Max, they're extremely powerful. And then it also has a LiDAR scanner, and if you don't know what LiDAR is, LiDAR stands for light detection and ranging. So basically what it does is it allows for autofocus in low lights, and it also allows for augmented reality. So it was there in the iPad, so now it came to the iPhones. So instead of carrying a big iPad with you, you can use your iPhone for that. And now talking about the pricing, the iPhone 12 Pro is priced at $999. For the beginning, it starts at 128 GB for storage, and then the iPhone 12 Pro Max is priced at $1099, and it also starts at 128 GB. And that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Comment down below, tell me what you think of their lineup. Please like, share and subscribe. This is Sean signing off.